Hello everyone, you beautiful viewers. Welcome back to this Let's Play of The Darkest Dungeon. It's the stinkiest dungeon with the stinkiest host, SlowWolf. It's been a month and a half to 2 months since I've played this game, and I missed a week of episodes. I did not record a long enough backlog, but here we are anyway. We're back at the SlowWolfton estate, and I don't remember anything about what we were doing or what my plans were, so we might as well just start from the top here. Let's take a look at some of these easy missions, or at least, you know, some of these green missions. Agility talent. Ooh, +2 speed with no downside for bounty hunters? That sounds like a plan. So, we'll go ahead and do this. It's a short mission. It's not so bad. Macy has a heal, so we might as well grab Macy. We might as well grab Wirablas. Stuff him somewhere in there as well. Vastal is new. Might as well bring Vastal, and Hendry is well, not new, but like, what's Hendry gonna do wrong here? He can smash stuff, he can bash stuff, and honestly, we're talking about like the lowest of the low in terms of levels here. If we have a problem beating these guys, we have bigger problems than I remember having. So we've got our Vastal here, who's not actually a Vastal, it's a Flagellant, but you know what, whatever, no big deal. I'm actually tempted to give him the Martyr Seal. It has no downside, which is pretty sweet. We could also just like load him up with a ton of damage, and then increase his Virtue chance, but that has not worked out so well for us in the past, oddly enough. So, let's see, Bleed skill chance and Bleed resist. Oh, yeah, sure. The dodge chance is a problem, but +4 speed if below 40%. You know what? Sure. Heartburst Hood sounds like, you know, not only a sweet band name, but you know, it also seems like a reasonably good item. +15% max HP, -2 speed. Okay, is there any way to increase his speed, or just like, you know, help him not be bad at the things that I want him to be good at? We could give him the Tough Ring, which would be even more HP, even more prop, but reduces damage. And you know what? That's probably not a big deal at this stage of the game. Might as flippin' well. His damage isn't going to be high, but as a result, could be worse. Weak grip is a problem. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Wirablas. So, do we have anything that's actually good for Werbs here? I'm just going to call him Werbs. Hold on. Rename hero. Werbs. Hungry for worms? No! Hungry for worms! Okay, there we go. So, Werbs, what do you need? Might as well give him the Bloody Dice. I don't see why not. What's this? Caution Cloak. Right. Stuff. It does stuff. I know what that stuff is. Bleed resist down. I could probably increase that with a Blood Charm. Yeah, might as well. Do you even have bleeding skills on this guy? He does not even have bleeding skills. Why am I giving them these trinkets? Right, because, you know, you're used to your jesters having the ability to bleed stuff. Let's change that then. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, that's -4 dodge. That's gross. Is there any way to increase his dodge that I'm missing here? Any way that I can think of? No? No? I'm actually a little bit cheesed. Everything down here is like, you get this thing, but it's the cost of this other thing. And again, all of it's like bleed, so it doesn't matter. Like, I get the feeling that, honestly, the Book of Relaxation might not be a good move. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. I'm sorry, by the way, for taking a little while. I figured that if we're going to go ahead and start this back up again, we might as well start this back up again together as pals, you know? Give him the Caution Cloak. It'll slow him down a tiny bit, but the extra scouting could be fun. Finally, our main man. Let's give him the Demon's Cauldron. Seems reasonable. Debuff skill chance, stun skill chance, +1 crit, -10 virtue chance, and +15% stress. How about we reduce that stress? We can't give him a second Demon's Cauldron, though. We could give him a Hero's Ring to increase the virtue chance by 15%, which would be, like, reasonable. I also could just try to kill people with him. That seems reasonable as well. That seems more than reasonable. In fact, that seems downright sensible. You know what? Let's give this a try. You know, just kind of offset some downsides here. Macy is your name? I mean, like, okay, sure. I'll let it slide. Now, what are your abilities again? You got the stun thing. Where do you need to be in the first two, huh? Your reconstruction could be anywhere. Sacrificial stab just needs to be... Okay, you know what? You're probably better off actually back here. You are probably better off in the third row, because you still have access to Rampart, Retribution, and Command. It'd be nice if you had Defender, but we'll make do with having access to Retribution and commanding some other people to do stuff. Our Flagellants here seems to be pretty just... Like, the Flagellants are just brutal, so why not? And yeah, you're gonna sit in the back and do your thing and buff people and then de-stress people and then eventually jump into the front and then use Finale and back off. Like it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a 3-turn windup. Look, this is gonna be probably a shit show, but let's just go along here. There's no heroes wasting in town. That's fine. Let's grab 8 torches just to be safe. 2 shovels. You should only need 8 food for like a short mission like this. We're going to the ruins. So, 1 holy water, 1 key. An anti-venom, I think, would do the trick. Like, I don't see what else would be a thing here. Especially for a beginner-level mission like this one. So that should be more than adequate, I think. But maybe I just forgot what the ruins are like. It's, you know, it's a deep and dark and winding labyrinth of antediluvian horror. Or, you know, something like that. So, that's a thing. I could probably easily lose our... We could probably easily lose our way, but not gonna happen. We got a map. Also, these guys are all beginners, so it doesn't really matter what they're like. One's familiar, now foreign. Well, you know, when it's been a while. Explore 90% of rooms. So we need to effectively just skip 1 room at most. So why don't we go here to the left first, and leave the room skipping potential for... later. We could probably actually make it so that we skip the top left room. Now, before we get to that, let's deal with all these assholes, please. So, Reclaim, Healy, Rain of Sorrows hits the back, bleeds them a bunch. Punish, like, just straight up murders people. So, we'll go for that. Should bleed him. Yeah, it did. He's dead now. Which then brings us to this guy. We could easily stun, potentially. Good crit. I like it. We reduced our light here, but that's not going to be a big deal. Might as well Retribute this guy, get the kill, because we can't kill the other one in time anyway, so I don't see why we'd try. We could try doing a solo. We could also just start reducing our buddy's stress here a little bit, considering that he's got a lot of it. Slowly. That is how a life is taken. I mean, I didn't actually know that spiders could bleed, but I suppose that when they're big enough, they'd have to have a system with which to bleed properly, if that makes any sense. What I'm trying to say is, spiders and most bugs don't have, like, a circulatory system the same way that we do, as humans, right? As far as I understand it, they actually just have their blood kind of, like, sloshing around, and they're like, it's no one else's business here. Let's just restore him a little. It's not going to do a ton, but it'll, like, kind of touch him up a tiny bit. Retribute him. And please attack our marked man here. He's marked. Also, continue to reduce stress. Your finale damage is going to be bananas. When it, and if it ever goes off. This is probably not wise. We should be killing this guy a little bit faster to get the distinct feeling. Let's do that. Come on. What? No, we missed. It's not good. Why are you attacking him, though? To quote the Flight of the Conchords, Je ne comprends pas. Which is French for I don't flipping get it. You know what? Rampart. Get the heck out of here. We are wasting time with this rabble. I agree. But, like, one of my dudes here doesn't do a whole ton of damage right now. He's a bit of a buffer, and I'm beginning to realize one of the bigger problems with this. Okay. We have 2 damage dealers. Well, 1 damage dealer, and then a bunch of tanks. This could easily be a problem. So we're going to have to rearrange things to go like this. You're not going to be focusing on stunning. You're going to be focusing on weakening people. Or stabbing them in the face, it seems like now. Which is unfortunate, honestly. Hands from the Abyss is a fantastic ability. It's just... if we try to use it, we're going to be in big shit. Alright, let's go into our first room, really. We find nothing. Okay, that's fine. Still relatively easy corridors. That's fine by me. And that little bit of backtracking is going to make our little path here really easy to work with. So here's the plan. We're going to go from the bottom left here, then to the right, Up, left, up, right, right, and then finish the entire mission. At that point, we'll have scouted everything necessary in order to make it out of here. And if we're still feeling up for it, we can do some other stuff later. Okay, well, this is why we brought shovels. This is why we play. This is why we're paid, you know, the big bucks.
Seems bent on preventing passage.
Yeah, okay, let's eat food. It's a little early for food, if I'm gonna be honest with you suckers, but like, it's happening. You know, c'est la vie. Okay, so some scouting here is going to be helpful. What do we see? Traps, some combat. We can avoid some of that combat. And if we follow the plan, we will avoid some of that combat. What is this? Confession booth. A forsaken confession booth that hasn't been used in years. Let's toss Hendry in here. The hero is absolved of sin. Flawed release has been removed. That was the really expensive one that I didn't care about. God damn it. That was one that I could have easily kept and been happy about, but okay, fine, whatever. So what do we got here? It's a surprise team. We want to start really raking in damage on the bad guys. So what's Reign of Sorrow going to do to these guys in the back? It's going to do 1 damage, which is nothing. And it's going to bleed them for 2 points per round for 3 rounds. That's not enough. So we're going to go ahead and punish instead. Which is going to go ahead and bleed her, which is great. If we do a sacrificial stab, it might bring her into death range. I think we just did it. So she's dead now. Fantastic. Okay, Retribute. Mark yourself. Get ready to take some hits. Which is, again, kind of the point. Let's do a battle ballad before we start doing our combo-y thing here, eh? It's going to increase our speed, accuracy, give us a chance at another crit, which would be nice. Tempting Goblet, you're attacking the wrong man. I mean, this man is fine with taking a bit of stress. He had none. But at the same time, rent for the old gods. Thank you for hitting the correct man. I don't mind if this guy takes a little bit. Axe Blade. Okay, it's fine. See that return crit, though? That's the good stuff right there. It's the kind of stuff that brings in the money. Bring it home to... Right, he's a skeleton. Bleed doesn't matter. Why did I bring a flagellum here? This is a bad plan. Okay. Solo. So, that debuff is minus 10 accuracy for a round. Good. Nice dodge. Ay. Okay, so I've made a mistake here in bringing our bleedy guy out here at all, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, let's kill him. He's now back in riposte mode, which is great, but it doesn't seem like anybody wants to attack him. Please don't stun him. He just got there. Oh, no. Well, the good news is we can rampart our way forward, get a stun off, and all that stuff. Like, we've got the mobility necessary to make this one work. The issues that we... I was going to say... the issue is that there are so many skeletons that bringing along our bleedy man does kind of limit our options. So he's dead now. We don't want to or need to attack him anymore, which is fine. Let's go ahead and rampart the other guy. Stun him, maybe. That'd be nice. Now, for a guy who's, like, purposefully gone super tanky, we've, like, tried to make him as tanky as possible. It just hasn't happened yet. You know, let's go ahead. Do another solo. Okay, we debuffed the guy in the back now. He's got less accuracy. That's pretty sweet. Let's try healing again. Well, that's helpful. Seriously. Good God. Alright, that's guaranteed to hit, so that's nice. And he bled himself. For 3 per round? Jesus, dude. I forgot that the flagellant's like as harsh to himself as he is. You know, he beats himself up. And I don't mean that in a way that's, you know... I mean it in the literal way, but in the literal way is fine. What I meant to say is that he, like, is really harsh to himself. You know, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and bleed my sins away. Well, you do realize that your sins are like, yeah. Your sins are causing you 9 points of damage over the course of that entire bleed. So I'm not sure how you feel about that. Right, let's keep going this way. We do have a means of disarming traps. I think our 50, 60, 80. There we go. That's our man. Ah! That was bullshit. That was an 80% chance. Alright, well, remember, these guys are all weak and stupid and dumb.
If only treasure.
Well,
could
none of
stanch
that's
the flow
probably
of
true, but
otherworldly corruption.
it's worth mentioning at this point that these guys are inexperienced heroes. We're not expecting them to live forever. And if they do, that's great. And if they don't, whatever. Okay, this could be easily trapped. I think it's anti-venom that works on this? No. It's locked, so a skeleton key will work. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, a little bit of dough while we're at it. I'll pay for itself, more or less. Alright. Try popping another couple of torches. We're looking a little weak, and I'd rather complete this mission and then fire everybody than, you know, fail at the very end. That'd be bad. So, oh no. Oh, good! It's not the other way around like it usually is with mosquitoes. Alright, so he needs to heal himself, and he can heal somebody else for a bunch as well. So, you know what? Let's do this thing! Boom. Decent heal for 15. Not that, like, that happens every day. So, are these guys Eldritch? It's a bloodsucker. They're very specifically bloodsuckers. I don't have anything against bloodsuckers specifically. That doesn't seem good. Let's sacrificially stab any of them. Okay. Let's speed ourselves up. Get some more crit. Always good. I think it's worth trying to go for a crush here. Just to get the kill, you know? Alright, so now these guys are going to barf all over. It's going to suck. Maddening wine is a problem. It's very stressful, but he can deal with it. Gather the blood. Oh, okay. Good dodge, good dodge. Predigestion sucks, by the way. Largely because it's hugely damaging and it blights for a fuck ton of damage. So, he's now in a bad spot. Let's go ahead and get a solo off. They all resisted the debuff. That sucks. Okay, the thirst is bad, especially with a crit attached. We're going to have to heal again with our primary damage dealer, which is balls. Heal yourself. Oh, look at that. I crit for 6. It's a lot better than 0. I'll grant you that, but you know, it's still a problem. I want to get a kill here. I feel like I need a kill here. Yeah, he's bleeding. We only need to do a tiny bit of damage and he'll be dead. Predigestion is a problem. Again, the blight's a ball. Piece of bullshit. But we can get through this. Retribution should knock him into... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, good. That's really bad. Okay, he resisted the blight. Lucky us. Alright, Finale is gonna overkill this guy. But better overkill than whatever he's about to have happen, so... Annihilated. I'm fine with the annihilation here. Debuff is bad, but... You know what? Whatever. We'll deal with it. Chop him up. Or don't. You could also miss. That's fine. You need to heal now. We did what we could there for a second. We got the damage that we needed, but we need to keep ourselves alive. So we're going to do that. Gather the blood again. I mean, if he gets vampiric... Oh, he resisted the curse. That's good stuff. That's very good stuff. Can I just mention again that our man-at-arms is marking himself and riposting, and they're just not attacking him. I know it's like a chance, but... That's pretty lame. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and Battle Ballad. Again. I would like you to attack this man. Okay, that's in kill range. You need to crush him and kill him. Sehr good. Okay, gather the blood. Again, you're just... No one wants to attack my Man-at-Arms. Like, Man-at-Arms right now is trying to be like Tommy Lee Jones in Man in Black. He's just like, eat me! And they're just not wanting to eat him at all. Okay, good bleed. That knocks him down to 4. He could be killed easily at this point, but again, we have like 3 people that don't attack. So, like, honestly, the team makeup we've got is pretty bad. And that stinks. Just kill him. Thank you. Absolutely 100% worth killing.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh. Toughest thing in the entire game so far. Like, toughest fight we've had in this entire, you know, bit and kit and caboodle. In this mission, that's the word I was looking for. And it came from a hallway fight? It's fine, but I'm not totally pleased about it. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, it's a treasure room fight? Or we can backtrack all the way and avoid a fight altogether. You know what? We still have a little bit of gumption in us. We can handle one more dumb little fight. While we're here, with a bunch of people that seem to be completely useless, including Hendry, an old journal entry. Ooh, what does this one say? The blackest of fates. The assault was overwhelming. With Cuthbert slain as Bolin fell, I was driven by rage. I leapt and drove my axe into the creature's many eyes. Purple ichor splashed my face, and my very soul shook as it mellowed. The only thing I can recall after was falling swiftly into darkness. To blackness, even. Because, you know, that's... Those are words, and I did not read them properly. Alright, let's try this again. Thank you! How many more rounds until that's done? Only a couple. We're gonna finish this here. I do not wish to continue after this fight is done. So we're gonna go ahead, eat some food. Toss on some torchlight. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. And if we need to use the medicinal herbs in mid-combat, we can. It's all skeletons! Shit! We knew this day would come! Alright, so unfortunately we have absolutely no means of dealing actual damage. So we're gonna have to rely on ganging up together as a group. Which obviously sucks. We also don't have any corpse removal, so... yeah. We're gonna go for this guy in the back here. Just to hopefully get rid of the quarrel shooting, because quarrel hurts a lot. And it's very difficult to deal with if it crits, which it has a high chance to do. Jesus, that hurts a ton. Alright, crush this one. Thank you. Okay, now we need to start getting rid of the ones in the front. Okay, Graveyard Slash, you're in the right man. He's the one with all the HP and all the protection. Please attack him. Thank you. Despite being tanky, he's still taking a ton of damage. Okay, yeah, that's the rocking kind of. No, that's rocking like it does in the medieval ages. All you gotta do is pull out a loot and just be like, it's the greatest hits, you know. We could weaken the man. He has not enough debuff resist to resist me. And although it doesn't do a ton of damage, it will allow him to just reduce his it will allow us to, like, deal with his damage a bit better. So we're gonna just do that, actually. As for you, smack a man. Please and thank you. I know that the debuff here is not gonna do anything because he has a bleed resist of 180, but... okay, already, that debuff has managed to make itself absolutely worthwhile. Retribution. Smack him. Now, attack the man-at-arms. No, stop it! Please, you don't understand. Please, you don't understand. You need to attack the man-at-arms. Alright. Get a solo off here. He's stunned for the round. You need to heal yourself, unfortunately. For 0. Probably bleeding? No, not bleeding. Okay, well, at least we got that going for us. Alright. You're not killing either one of these things, to be honest. Might as well go for the chance at maybe getting attacked. Yes! We've done it. Look at that 1 damage riposte. You know, I'm beginning to see the problem with this item build we got going on. Dead weight, that's bad. You will, especially because you dealt 0 back. Oh my god, this is so bad. Alright, this might kill him. It did not. It did, like, the second least damage possible, which sucked. The good news is it does put him inside kill range. One of these two could maybe die. Now they're both at 1. Fantastic. You need to, like, pick and choose which one needs to die. I think this one does, to be honest. Because now, like, it's just a corpse on the ground. And it's not dealing damage to me anymore, which is nice. Quarrel, look at that! Pew for 6! Smack for 3! Yep, that's fair. Axe Blade is fine. It's just a small amount of damage. It's honestly the least worrying part about it. Okay, now you're back in range. Fantastic. Alright, bam, 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 bam. Let's go. Good job, Werbs. Your harmonies will reverberate throughout the ages. We need to kill Coral Man, because if he shoots our occultist, we're going to have some serious problems. Good. Alright, 1 last man left. We are barely coming out on top of all this, which is fine. Good smack. Maybe stuns? It did. It also knocked him back, which doesn't matter all that much. But, like, the stun was pretty sweet, so I'll take it. Alright, bam, 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 bam. Werbs playing the sweetest tunes over and over and over and over and over again.
Powerful blow.
If at first you aren't popular, then try again.
Clearly in view.
It's heirlooms crested through family sigil. Open it up, baby. It's a fucking course it's trapped. Ah, we got nothing out of this. Let's get out of here.
The great ruins belong to us.
Okay, like we got
We will find whatever
we got a
secrets they
trinket.
hold.
We got like almost 6,000 gold. But I really don't think that we're keeping all these guys with this. Known cheat, hard skinned. Hard skin's pretty sweet. Kleptomania. You know what? Vastal, I don't even care. You're gone. Like, the amount of stress that some of these people have got on them, plus just the amount of money with
you
has controlled the urges of the Crimson Curse for now. What does that fucking mean? What urges? Do you, like, drink people's blood now? Is that a thing? Anyway, let's go ahead and deal with that, with what just happened there. So, let's go ahead, remove all of our trinkets, take them back. Yep, thank you. And sort by rarity. Thank you very much. Hendry, buddy, you're actually doing okay. I can keep you around, but, like, let's never equip those trinkets again on you. Vastal, Klepto, Fear of Beasts, just... I'm not sure if I want to keep you around. Especially the kleptomaniac part and the, like, no, you're gone. See yas. Werbs, I mean, I get, oh, Jesus Christ. Werbs, man, you don't even have any cool bleeding abilities. You just all, I mean, you do have bleeding abilities now that I look at it. I'm stupid as hell. Macy, Clutch Hitter, Claustrophobia, has still cool abilities. Okay, so we only got rid of one, which means that we still have 2 left open on our roster. And neither of these guys really seems particularly neat. Vaughn's still AFK. Where'd Vaughn go? Hold on. This is something I missed. Harold. Vaughn is left in search of a holy vision. I understand. Well, as long as you don't steal my fucking money at the same time, I think we'll be okay. Alright, so we made some money there, which is good. And it was a good reintroduction to Darkest Dungeon and how much it hates me. But, yeah, we'll see what happens in the next episode. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below and subscribe for some more of these sweet as heck videos. I'll see you guys next time.